MSNBC had a segment on immigration I want to share with you because the Republican response to this segment has been laughable.
Secure the border first and enforce the laws on the books. That's a good starting place. I don't necessarily think that's a line in the sand. I think that's just good common sense.
Not a talking point.
Not a talking point. No, I mean, we have a border. Why shouldn't we secure it? I mean, that's a pretty simple deal. And we have laws. Why shouldn't we enforce them? I mean, those are two pretty simple things.
But Chip, those who would contend that our borders now are safer than they have been in a decade.
Even let's succeed that point. Say they are, but still we have thousands of people crossing the border illegally every day. Is that not true?
Jackie, here's President.
Chip, you're missing a.
Go ahead, Victoria.
I was just going to say that the point that Chip is missing is that what about the demand? Okay, we can secure the border all we want, but ultimately people are coming over because there is a demand, because employers are hiring undocumented persons. So the real core of the issue here is about employer verification, E-Verify. Why don't we look at that? Let's stop throwing money at the border. Let's not waste money that we don't have. So let's get at the demand, and that's really the core of it, Chip.
And there have
So the right-wing response to this has been, oh, now Democrats want to cut spending when it's for border protection. Ah, typical dumb Democrats. Yeah. Why are you acting like the Democrats never want to cut spending? They want to cut spending all the time. For example, they want to cut it for the NSA. They want to cut military spending, pork barrel spending, subsidies to Wall Street, corporate welfare. I mean, let's get with it. Come on. How do you not know this? In fact, if you looked at the budgets that were proposed 2 years ago, there was a Progressive Caucus budget and there was the Ryan budget. You know which cut more? You guessed it, the Progressive Caucus budget. So don't act like the Democrats never want to cut spending. They just want to cut spending in smart areas. And you're opposed to smart cuts. You want to do dumb cuts, like typical Republicans. But more importantly, the reason why we don't want to throw money at the border is because immigration is net zero. So I love, you heard him say it. He was like, well, thousands of people are coming over the border daily. Is that not true? I'm so mad at nobody there. None of the so-called liberals there knew how to say it. They should have just been like, right, that's not true. Of course that's not true. Immigration is net zero. What do you think that means? That means that, of course, thousands of people aren't coming over the border daily. People aren't coming over the border daily, period. It's amazing, man, that these guys, they're just wrong about everything. And furthermore, keep in mind, Obama had a record number of deportations in his first term. So to say that this guy is somehow weak on the border is just 110% counterfactual.